Hi everybody, welcome to my channel Soul Connections. And in light of, I've been a little absent because I had visitors and then my dog had surgery. But in light of the energies, we just went through the eclipse in Taurus, the solar new moon eclipse, and we're moving toward the Scorpio. What is it? It's a moon eclipse. I can't think of the proper word, but you know what I'm saying. And so I want to do a reading on this. And I also did talk about just the effects of the energy on my other channel. I'll put it right there. So hold on just a second. Let's do some tarot. Let's pull some cards for the energies. Okay, so first I want to just pull maybe a couple angels and ancestors for the connection. And we'll do feminine, masculine, 3D, and 5D. And so, what did Jupiter just go retrograde too? Which really makes you look inside and bring out some truth. And you know, I think there's a lot of heavy truths that have been coming out through this whole cycle of feminines and masculines. So let's see. Just give me one or two cards for the connection. One or two, that's too many. One or two cards for the connection. One or two cards for the connection. I'm laughing because I keep hearing Spirit say, or three, we'll see. One or two cards for the connection. One or two. I mean, please. So if you want to share anything that the eclipse maybe brought up for you in your connection below, feel free. And you might find that other people have the same thing. This came out. Hunter, track down your fears and desires. And Winter, take care of your needs. Okay, good. And then, of course, the bottom of the deck. High Priestess, harness mystic power. So we're being asked to harness, to take care of ourselves, look at our fears and our desires, and to use the magic of our inner power to work it all out. Whatever it is for you. You know, everyone's different on this journey. Different and similar. The energies are similar. The movement is similar. It's just eerie. The issues are maybe different but similar. It's okay. So we're gonna do the Divine Feminine. Divine, too many at once. Thank you. They were good ones though. Justice, the Moon, which the Moon we just talked about, right? The eclipse during the new moon. Okay, so we have the Three of Swords. So that's telling me that the feminine is reflecting on heavily after this eclipse on the heartbreak that the connection has brought toward her. Is this seriously? Okay, if it's meant to come out, well, it was too many. So let's see what... So she's trying to heal that so she can build a new foundation, the Three of Pentacles. Sorry, I should show them. It's important that we face these fears. And then we have the Wounded Warrior. So she's a little guarded, of course. Still a little guarded. And she is going within to finish healing this stuff. I think that that's pretty accurate. I think that for the Divine Feminine, you know, these things that were not healed, these things that were still hurt in her heart were brought up with the eclipse. Whether it was something that was revealed or something that was just, you know, to her from elsewhere or from within. And then we have the Three of Wands. So she's doing all this so that she can successfully move forward with her journey. And let's look at what the masculine is up to. What is the Divine Masculine up to on this, since this lovely eclipse? What is he up to? Okay, we got you. What are you? The Eight of Pentacles. Interesting. So, you know, he allowed himself to see what's going on, and he's working on these things. He's working on moving. And if you look at this card, the Eight of Pentacles, do you see the hand? It's like the divine has put, you know, hands in this to help work. And this, these animals, it's like the circle of life. It's almost like a turning wheel, working together. So they're learning, I think, you know, that it's important to work together, not only, you know, eventually with his feminine as an equal partner, but with the divine and with the ancestors and with the angels, okay? That's beautiful. That's a gorgeous card. These cards are so pretty. This is the Star Tarot, 2nd edition, and they're just gorgeous. Tell me more about the masculine, this one to come out. So the Tower. Of course, I mean, you're seeing this. If you watch tarot, you're seeing this in a lot of readings, I promise you. Because that is what an eclipse does, okay? And the Tower, if you look at it in this deck, everything, the ground is splitting open because it wasn't stable. It wasn't stable. There was something making it unstable. Either he was telling himself lies, telling everybody lies, locking everybody out. But do you see this? This is divine intervention. A lightning cracking open the Tower. And I think we got it last time too. Tell me more. Tell me more. So he's working from a Tower moment. Okay. The 7 of Wands. I'm gonna read this card. I see that Leo energy in there. Of course, there's a lion with the sun. Okay, so this is telling me, you know, he is going within and taking the strength up to move his desires forward by finally looking at emotions that he was not willing to look at, finally looking at toxicity that he was not willing to look at, which seemed very similar to Divine Feminine's reading, huh? And it's funny because he's holding, I just saw this, so I'm going to point it out. His heart chakra is lit up. So it's like I said about the emotions, right? That just shows what I was talking about. And then he's got that one wand. He's got that one wand in his hand. He wants to heal all this so he can bring this passionate beginning. A one is always new beginnings, okay? It's beautiful. Beautiful. Especially if you're not hearing from your masculine right now. You have to trust, you know, the journey. Trust that your masculine is that one wants to come out for because he sees the missed opportunity. He sees how he keeps missing this opportunity by self-sabotage. And that was beautiful. And let me show you the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups. Again, the new beginning that he wants to work toward. And look at that, the rainbow. You got the dove of peace. You got the divine sending that royal light into and the lotus flight. It's beautiful, beautiful. And you have both the sun and the moon, divine feminine and masculine. All right. So, let's do the 3D. The connection in the 3D. Okay, so this card, this time when I look at this card, I see him running away, okay? So that's what it feels like. It feels like he's running away once again, which is what I'm talking about. I mean, you can't, you have to go within to work on this stuff because the next card was the Wheel, which is the new beginning. So he's running toward instead of away from the emotions this time, to look straight at them. And that's very difficult for the masculine in this cycle, to move toward the Wheel. I'm sorry, this is the connection. So it's not just the masculine, it's the feminine too. So the feminine, You know what? And that's the thing, like, it's just these things that just kind of came out with the eclipse energy. The things, there were some things that also the feminine was not facing, okay? So it's for both. I'm the 3D, the connection in the 3D, the connection in the 3D. Connection. That's too many. Keep seeing that star. Maybe it'll come out. 3D. Okay, you came out. The Knight of Wands. Yeah. Which to me, I'm looking at this card and it just looks like she's just playing and ignoring things. So again, it's what we've been ignoring. It's what we've been, you know, putting on those rose-colored glasses or trying to avoid. Beautiful. Give me an outcome for this. Okay. And if they stay on track, they're going to have their 10 of Cups, their family, their love, whatever that is for each of you. I'm not saying you need to all go have babies and adopt puppies and stuff like that. But it's the 10 of Cups. It's the everything. It's the fantasy life that they both want. They can have if they keep moving on this path and they face this. Because this is what's been happening, you know. The Eight of Swords, they've been... That's interesting because it's someone, there's a mirror there, and in the mirror she's tied up while these crows are trying to deliver messages. I think that birds are like messengers, so they're trying to give her messages. They're trying to hold her still and give her messages. And this is both divine feminine and masculine, but she doesn't want to see it. She doesn't look into the mirror, okay? She doesn't want to. This is beautiful. It works perfectly. So that is what this eclipse energy has brought up. And let's see about the 5D. How are we working with this energy in the connection in the 5D? Oh my goodness, that one wants out. Truths are being the King of Swords. You know, he stands in his truth. He understands his truth. Do you see the heart chakra is lit up? He understands his emotions, and he is tempered. He has the heart brain, you know, I can't think of the word now. What's it called? When they sync up, okay? And then we have two doves, we have two moons, we have the star, hope and healing, and the sword of truth, okay? And then, let's see what else. What else are we getting in the 5D? This is when you go into a deep meditation, or you dream, or just what you're doing energetically, even when you're awake. I know that's hard to look at, so, but a lot of times you get indications of that through dreams and through meditation. So we're active in many different dimensions at the same time, many different lives. I know that wanted to come out, but it didn't, so I asked. Keep shuffling. What else you want to say? How else is the 5D working toward bringing this connection to fruition, or bringing the counterparts to their new beginnings? All right. So from the 5D, we're giving ourselves the strength we need. Infinite love and strength. Do you see that infinity sign going around the heart, down to the, all the way down to the base chakra? And that lion and the snake represents transformation. So we've been going through transformations, and so our higher selves are giving us the strength for all this. God knows, sometimes we feel it, and here's the Hierophant. The strength for all this. The Hierophant, look at this one with the rainbows again. beautiful flowers. The Hierophant is traditional in a lot of tarots, but I'm looking at this one, and to me, he is letting his higher self bring him information, and he is spreading it to those around him that need to understand it in whatever, not energetically. I'm going to go with energetically. And so that's what our higher selves are doing, bringing us the information through the crown chakra. And maybe, and the third eye. I see something on the third eye in that picture, and the heart chakra. Beautiful. And what else with the final 5D card? And one more 5D. How are we having help in the 5D? That's too many. I see temperance though. 5D. And if you want to share anything you get from the 5D, anything you get from your meditations or your dreams. Sometimes you'll have weird dreams, but if you look into them in meditation, you'll find that they mean something. And the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is your passionate king. Well, how is this helping from the 5D? He's passionate and brave. I see bravery and passion being brought down to us from our higher selves. What else do I see in this? Again, the heart chakra lit up. I see the heart chakra lit up in all of these from the 5D. So even though there are no cups, although there are 2 major arcanas, we have 2 kings, and kings are settled in their way. So we have the King of Swords. He is settled and he knows what he wants. And the King of Wands, he's settled and he knows what he wants. He wants to bring in this passionate new beginning. He wants to help from the 5D. And we have the Princess of Pentacles at the bottom. And she is, to me, this represents, well, first of all, look at that. The feminine and how she is, communing with nature and communing with everything around her. She's listening to her intuition, and the feminine is in both the masculine and the feminine. And it also represents that this has been a very slow connection, and I think our higher selves are validating that for us. Duh, we know. So anyway, I know. So what it looks like is, yeah, don't be discouraged by this crazy energy. We're ready. We have, our higher selves are bringing us information and bravery and love and understanding and new ways of looking at things. And so continue on your path, continue healing what needs to be healed and moving forward. I love you all.